This might have to be my top pick here. PayPal looks like a snack. There are no goons in India.
In emerging markets, overall, as I've mentioned, with records set in a number of different places, including Indonesia and Mexico, the Philippines, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, UAE.
Maurice is not in India. How do you know about Maurice anyway?
And so it was a great quarter for emerging markets in general, despite the headwinds of the currency that Lookin mentioned. And so we're putting efforts in a number of these markets and really see, particularly given our low share and the dynamics of the demographics, et cetera, a great opportunity for us in those markets.
Thanks, Eric. Can we have the next question, please?
Our next question is from Mike Kim of Goldman Sachs. Please go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon. Thank you very much for the question. It was encouraging to hear about the record install base across iPhone and across all devices. It's been, I think, double-digit growth over the last few years across the active devices. I was just wondering.
I think it's about one goat to an iPhone in Albania.
The install base growth going forward. And then for the iPhone install base specifically, I was just wondering if you could provide a little bit of texture around how you think about the growth there, whether regionally or by first smartphones or switchers.
I like both.
Yeah, if you look at the install base of active devices now, overall it's more than 2 billion. As you know, we announced in January that we surpassed that. And this quarter, our
continue to grow. I was just wondering if you could talk about the opportunity to continue to increase that.
When did they say that?
Apple devices per iPhone user, and if you have any color around, how the monetization per user may differ from, those, for lack of a better word, super users versus those that may not be as deep into the ecosystem. Thanks.
We try really hard to design our products in such a way that they work seamlessly together. And so whether that's the watch or the Mac, and so that you can start working.
Yeah, the sell side has to kiss up a little.
The other. And so there are
part of the game.
A deal of people out there that have multiple Apple devices, and I think this is a testament to the customer satisfaction and loyalty that we've been able to.
What's up, America?
Get from the.
You're my little cookie. Yes, you're my little cookie. Yes. I'll take a bite out of you, you little cookie.
Is certainly very interesting. And we've obviously made enormous progress integrating AI and machine learning throughout our ecosystem. And we weaved it into products and features for many years, as you probably know.
What?
You can see that in things like fall detection and crash detection and ECG. These things are not only great features, they're saving people's lives out there. And so it's absolutely remarkable. And so we view AI as huge, and
then put it on Siri.
In our products on
you bozos.
full basis.
Okay, thank you. And then can you talk a bit about your shift in manufacturing and diversification of manufacturing footprint? I'm curious, obviously you have a very tight network in China. So how is it going to move to some of these other regions? Are you seeing any impact from, a margin perspective, or just any question or any thoughts you have on what you've seen as you started to shift more and more, outside of China, whether it's growth or it's, actual production? Thank you.
Our supply chain is truly global, and we're investing all over the world. We're investing in the U.S., we're investing in a number of other countries as well. And so we make products everywhere, we'll continue to invest everywhere, and we'll continue to look for ways to optimize the supply chain based on what we learn each and every day and week and so forth, to ensure that we can deliver the best products and services for our customers. If you sort of step back and look at how performed over the last 3 years on the supply chain.
PayPal's cheap, huh?
This parade of horribles, if you will, between the pandemic and the chip shortages and macroeconomic kind of factors, the supply chain has been incredibly resilient, and we feel good about what we are and what our plans are.
Thank you. Thanks, Shannon. Operator, can we have the next question, please?
Tim might be a better CEO than Steve,
Next question
which is saying a lot.
From the Mohan of Bank of America.
Steve was more creative, but Tim's better operationally.
Yes, thank you. Tim, you had called out on December quarter earnings that Pro models were significantly constrained. Did you see a catch-up on the Pro models specifically in the March quarter, and was the mix better than typical? And do you see that mix renormalizing here in the
Yeah, that's pretty cheap
quarter?
stock.
And maybe you can comment on the
Probably get a double out of PayPal.
as well for iPhones, and I'll follow.
Sure. It's hard to quantify, Wamsi, but we do believe we did recapture some amount of sales in the March quarter. And obviously we had to set the channel at the right levels, and we're very comfortable with the channel inventory that we have on a forward basis. So we do think there was some, but it's difficult to quantify it.
Okay, thanks, Tim. And Tim, as a follow-up, you launched so many services around Apple Pay. Most recently, you mentioned Buy Now Pay Later, high yield savings account. Where do you see the expansion and the payments ecosystem over time? And if you look at the payments ecosystem as a standalone revenue opportunity, or is it more about making the devices even more accessible?
What we're trying to do with our payments work is that sort of like we've done on the watch, where we're focused on helping people live a healthier day, on our financial products, we're helping people have a better financial health. And so things like the Apple Card and the fact that it has no fees, like the savings account, which has, as you mentioned, it's very attractive yield. So we're trying to help our users, and these things, but these things have to stand on their own, obviously. But we're very user focused, and so we're listening to them at what things provide them pinch points, and orchestrate our roadmap around that. Buy Now Pay Later is another one, that we just got on the shoot. But on the savings account specifically, we are very pleased with the initial response.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Wamsi. Operator, can we have the next question, please?
Our next question is from David Ross of UBS. Please go ahead.
Great, thanks for taking my question. I just wanted to go back.
This might have to be my top pick here, at least in fintech. PayPal looks like a snack.
A little bit softer in the March quarter from some of your larger carriers that exhibited relatively weak upgrade rates. So just want to kind of get a sense for where you're seeing demand signals today, vis-a-vis how you were thinking about it maybe a month ago or even 3 months ago. And is there sort of an acceleration in demand or any sort of signal that you might want to share with us at this point? And then I have a follow-up.
I don't want to go into what we're seeing in Q3 other than the guidance that Luca has given. But for Q2, I think you're probably referencing primarily U.S. carriers. And if you look at our geographic distribution of our performance, it was lower in the Americas, which is primarily, predominantly the United States. And
PayPal looking like half a snack right now. Damn.
a part of that is additional activity in the year-ago quarter.
Okay, I see you looking like a snack.
There, where our results were
Oh damn, she be looking like a snack.
was was really in the emerging markets.
Damn, Zaddy, you looking like a snack on your birthday.
The results that we had there.
Great, that's helpful.
Damn, that girl was looking like a snack.
Are you seeing
I'd like to take her back to my place and mess her up.
consumers' behavior other than sort of the macro that you mentioned?
Yo, dog, you be looking like a snack.
Digital advertising and mobile gaming. Are you seeing
Not something you want to hear.
all the disparate